Breaking news. Peter Obis' lawyer declare war, ready to export Tinubu INEC to the world. What is going on here will surprise you. Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Nigerians should brace themselves for a protracted legal battle that could make or break our beloved country judiciary system, as the pre-hearing phase of the petition challenging the results of the February 25th presidential election in Abuja has begun. The Labour Party, Dr. Peter Obi's party, and a few other parties that had objected to the result declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) have all been present at the Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja since Monday. As the pre-hearing in Abuja goes on, with the Labour Party going to court after its hearing was postponed until today, Dr. Levi Uzokwe, the lead counsel for the Labour Party, and Mr. Peter Obi, the senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, had spoken strong. He explicitly claimed that their main goal is to prove to the entire world that the 2023 election will be the worst in the country's history. He added that they have gathered all the facts required to demonstrate to Nigerians that the election result cannot be upheld in a democracy like Nigeria. He stated, "We will do all that we had to do, leaving no stone untouched. Let me assure you that it will be obvious to Nigerians that we did our utmost best. We will show the world that the 2023 election is the worst election even in Nigeria. Perhaps the worst election in Africa as well. We are ready to prove that." Remember how Mr. Peter Obi, the Labour Party's candidate for president, urged Nigerians not to accept the results of a rigged election as God's will in March? He claimed that over the years, Nigerians had a problem with embracing what was wrong and appreciate as God's intention for the nation. Peter Obi, on the day before, gave his speech. The legal team of the Labour Party met with INEC officials to check the election-related materials. The meeting took place on February 25th. Obi responded to a certain non's opinion that the results of the presidential election on February 25th should be viewed and accepted as God's will when he spoke as guest on the Arise TV morning show interview program. The Labour Party candidate emphasized that the obedient movement was working to change bad things in the country since God does not wish bad things for his people. He stated, "The problem of Nigeria is accepting what is unacceptable. That is not God's wish. God's wish is when you do the right thing. It is God's wish that we remain poor as a country, despite a blatant blessing on us. God's wish that Nigeria had confirmed to be morally deprived and debased because Nigerians kept condoning wrongdoing and involving God in it." However, he pointed out that the obedient movement, which he represents, working together to alter the status quo and establish an. Peter Obi claimed that Nigeria had continued to be morally deprived and debased because Nigerians kept condoning wrongdoing and involving God in it. However, he pointed out that the obedient movement, which he represented, was working to alter the status quo and establish an egalitarian society. The former governor of Anambra State expressed his disappointment that 63 years after being a nation, Nigeria was still unable to hold elections that passed the bar for minimal acceptable standards. Given that the electoral law of 2023 was passed to guarantee free, fair, and credible elections, it deemed the February 25th presidential election as the worst in Nigeria's history. While Obis said he was pursuing his mandate by lawful and non-violent ways, he found it discouraging that the Independent National Electoral Commission, or INEC, a public organization supported by tax payers, was treating the rule of law lightly. In addition, he clarified that there was nothing personal behind his choice to oppose the past elections' abuse of the system, and that he had no intention of changing his mind until the right thing has been done. He claimed that since independence, Nigeria has been struggling because people had been doing and accepting the wrong things. So guys, what's your take on this? As you can see, Nigerians are built to, to see the end of this presidential election tribunal case between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the former Lagos governor. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I beg your pardon, and Peter Obi, the former Anambra State governor, who is the president-elect of Labour Party. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.